ha, intentionally, not intentionally, run for your life. Being in a toxic relationship can affect our mental health and our overall well-being, and there are so many times we are in a toxic relationship and we don't know that we are in a toxic relationship, because the most common things that happen in toxic relationship is the abuse, physical abuse. So most of the times ladies out there think, as far as it's not hitting me, then I'm not in a toxic relationship. There are so many other things to look out for to know whether or not you are in a toxic relationship, and I will be mentioning to you 11 signs so that you can identify if you are in a toxic relationship or not. Now, the last two will be the strongest point. I just needed to save the strongest for the last. So I want you to watch this video from the beginning to the end. As usual, I start my videos with stories. Now, today I'll be sharing with you a story of a girl when I was in the university who was living like more, should I say, a couple's life with a partner, and it beats her all the time. Domestic violence is like the biggest way to know, okay, definitely I'm in a toxic relationship. And this was a typical example. Like, it beat her to the extent that our hostel mates had taken her to the health center like twice, and she's still in that relationship. When they spoke to her and they were like, you have to leave this relationship, she was defending the guy, saying that she was the one who was at fault. That lady is in a toxic relationship, but she's not saying it, probably because she doesn't give herself so much self-esteem to understand the fact that whether you're wrong or not, no man should lay her hands on you. But we will be explaining more of this towards the end of the video. Like I said, I'm saving the strongest signs for the last. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Like I used to say, I just believe every lady deserves a space where questions will be answered, and a space where she feels safe and she feels loved. So that is why I share experiences, I share stories, and at the same time I speak on topics that I think, okay, we might want to know more about. Now let's go straight into it. The first sign of a toxic relationship, especially those that are not appearing toxic in terms of domestic violence, is the fact that there's always a breakup and a makeup. You keep breaking up and making up. You break up, you amend it. You break up now, then your partner begs you and apologize and say everything, then you're back together again. 2 months time, 3 months time, you're breaking up again, then you're back to each other again. This alone can affect your mental health. If you're not stable in a relationship, then there are so many things that will be affected. Now, this is a relationship that's supposed to determine your partner for the rest of your life, except if you're planning for a future divorce. But I believe for everyone entering into a relationship, your first goal is not the divorce. So of course, breaking up and making up is a no. It's a first sign of, no, this relationship is not healthy, and you have to do something about it. Another sign is consistent feeling of sadness. I don't want to use the word constant. Constant is like you're never happy. If you're not happy at all, then why are you in the relationship in the first place? But consistent. Now, consistent in the sense that you'll be happy for a particular period of time. Then at some point, some things will happen in that relationship and you become so sad. And you start thinking about, am I in the right relationship? Am I doing the right thing? You start thinking like that. Now, this type of sadness comes consistently. It comes alongside with happiness. You're happy for a period of time, next thing you're sad, like next thing you're happy, next thing you're sad. It's a very big sign of toxic relationship. Whatever it is that is making you sad is not making you happy. If you love someone, it is called love. Along with love comes with joy, happiness, gladness, and so many other things which you should have in that relationship. So if you're having consistent sadness at some particular intervals, then you are in a toxic relationship. I used to say the spiritual controls the physical, and I've never sidelined God in my ways and things I say on the channel. And today, too, I'll be letting you understand the fact that bad dreams can be a typical sign of toxic relationship. In fact, it's like the spiritual controlling the physical. So if you're having constant bad dream and you're in a particular relationship and the dream might be connecting, that may be your sign. Because there are times, like I said earlier, you are in a toxic relationship and you don't know, but definitely signs will be there, and that is why I'm doing this video for you. You are in a relationship but you don't seem to be able to be well understood. How do I mean? What you say is usually being misinterpreted. You explain something to your man in simple words, then the next thing is, are you saying this? Are you trying to say this? Are you insinuating this? And every time you want to explain yourself because he's not getting what you're saying, he's just misinterpreting it. This is leading to fight. He misinterprets, it leads to fight. You can't even speak sometimes. You feel like, oh, it's going to misinterpret what I'm saying again. It's toxic and it's going to affect your mental health. Of course, this will eventually lead to on and off frustration. When you don't seem to be able to explain yourself better to your partner is supposed to be someone who will understand you and be there for you, right? In fact, before you speak, when you yet speak, you should know what you can say, what you cannot say, what you can express, what you cannot express. But now this same person is misinterpreting you. This can lead to on and off frustration. So whether or not because of misinterpretation or something else, you keep having frustration, it goes off, then it comes back, it goes off, then it comes back, then you are in a toxic relationship. Now another thing is stagnation. There are some kind of relationship you get to enter and you are stagnant, you are not moving forward, nothing is getting better in your life. In fact, things that may be happening might be like taking you backwards. Then you are in a toxic relationship but you don't know. A kind of relationship that you can't even determine your future. You are there, you are even confused because maybe your partner is not wanting what you want to want. Sorry, but I'm trying to say maybe your partner does not like what your dream is, your dreams are not aligning, and every time you have misunderstandings in relation to moving forward, there's little push, you don't even have ginger, you don't have morale to move forward, to push yourself. For each day we live, we should be the better version of our yesterday, right? But now you are even still busy mending the relationship, then how can you even think of moving forward? Then my sister, that relationship is toxic for you. It talks you down every time. It doesn't have respect for you. You're talking, you feel like, oh, can you do that? Oh, so can you even do that? Do you have the strength to do it? Not even in terms of strength now, that can you, do you have the knowledge? Are you even intelligent enough? Talks you down all the time. It doesn't even have respect for you. He only shows signs of love, gives you gifts, like all those kind of love languages, but when it comes to respect, it's not part of it. Then it's a toxic relationship, a very toxic relationship. Now, if you want to know if your mind truly likes you can check my previous video to understand things, signs you should see that will make you know that, okay, yeah, my man likes me. Now respect is part of it. If he doesn't respect you, talking you down all the time, you bring a business idea, he's talking it down, he's like, can you even do it? What do you even know? You are proposing ordinary, okay, do I look good? You look good, but this clothes is not even fine enough, you don't even have good fashion sense, all these things, talking you down. It is a very, very typical sign of toxic relationship, my sister. He laughs at serious topics. What do I mean? You are saying something and you're trying to sincerely express something from within you, and then he's laughing. Yeah, you are there, you're looking like, what's funny? You do this all the time, baby. I don't like it. I'm serious now, and you're laughing. Oh, sorry, baby. Do you mean you're saying that? Oh, no, you must be funny. You must not be serious. And you are there, damn serious. And he keeps laughing at serious topics. Someone who laughs at you when you are serious, then is going to be serious when you are joking. Is that how it is? I don't know. But sincerely, if he laughs at you when you are serious, you mean something is hurting you, and it's just laugh, it's trivializing all everything you say, it's trivializing your expressions, it's trivializing topics and discussions you have with him, then that is a toxic relationship. Then this thing, testing. The next thing is, baby, this is that. The next thing say, I'm just joking. I was just testing you. I want to know your reaction. And it does this like all the time. Madam, you're in a toxic relationship. What's test? Are we in the exam hall? Why am I being tested? Are we in the class? It's not this. It's not supposed to be a school. It's supposed to be a relationship. It's supposed to be love. Then it keep testing you, baby. Let's break up. Break up now? Why now? Did I do anything wrong? Next thing, I was just testing. I wanted to see your reaction. If I say that we should break up, really? Then it's toxic. Oh, baby, I ate that clothes you wear. You look like, you disgust me. You doesn't even fit you. See the way it is. Baby, serious? Oh, you don't like the clothes? I didn't know. I was just joking. I want to see your reaction. I was just testing you. Please. It's a very, very, very big sign of toxic relationship, especially in Africa. Let me now go to the two ones that I said I was really saving. Now, what is that? Number one out of the two is when he constantly hurts you with words or action. Now, with words, abuses, it still goes along with talking you down, but now abuses like insults, like you're nobody, bringing down your self-esteem. That is very, very, very big sign of toxic relationship, because when your self-esteem start dropping because you are in a relationship of love, then that is toxic, because love does not go with lower self-esteem. In fact, love should boost your morale, love should make you happy, love should make you excited all the time, not bring down your self-esteem at any point. Now to the place of action. Domestic violence, right? Like the story I shared earlier, the guy beats the girl still stays in the relationship. Those ones are the most common types of domestic violence. Now there's this very, very hidden type of domestic violence that so many people don't know. Then you're in a relationship with your guy, you're just gisting, and something happened, and he feels so touched, he insults you, and the next thing he just uses whatever it is, maybe like his bag or anything, to hit you. And immediately was like, oh, sorry, sorry, I was so angry that moment, I didn't know. That is your first sign that leads to the bigger domestic violence. Run for your life. That relationship is toxic. Do you know all those I beat you by mistake, I hit you by mistake? You yourself will know when it's a mistake. But mistakes of it was my emotion that carried me. It was my emotion that made me hit you. I didn't even know when I hurt you. You drinking hot cup of tea together, and you people are on a particular discussion, and he just use his spoon to hit your face, like, the hot spoon on your face. I was like, oh, I can't believe I just did that. Baby, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't do it intentionally. Ha! Intentionally, not intentionally, run for your life. It's a very typical sign of toxic relationship. Now, that is what I'm keeping to explain to you. Now, the last point is you don't have a feeling of fulfillment. This one doesn't look like a big deal, but it is, because your spirit being knows if you are in the right relationship or if you are in a toxic one, if you are in the one that will affect your mental health, or you are the one that will make you stable and boost your self-esteem and self-morale. When you now enter a toxic one and you're just trying to patch it, there is no feeling of fulfillment that comes from within. You don't have that feeling like, wow, I'm in a relationship, I'm proud of it. Like this feeling of satisfaction from within you. Then you are still in a toxic relationship. As simple as that might be, it might be the only sign. I mean, the only sign you need to move on to the next right relationship. Because when you are in the right relationship, your spirit will bear witness with you from within you that yes, this is beautiful. Even when some misunderstandings happen, you know that no, I am in the right place. These are the points I have for you to know if or if not you are in a toxic relationship. And I hope any lady listening to me is going to take these signs to heart and is going to understand it and will work on it to know if you have to run for your life, especially your future life, or you want to stay in a relationship. If you've been able to get one or two things from those videos so far, do well to subscribe to this channel. Like I used to say, I believe every lady deserves that space where she's going to be free. She's going to free her mind, listen to topics, listen to experiences, have answers to her questions, and she's going to enjoy every bit of it. And I want this channel to be that space for you. So do well to be part of our community by subscribing to this channel, like and share this video to whoever needs it. Of course, do well to drop comments in the comment section. Whatever idea you have, you want to give us more signs of toxic relationship, you want to share experiences with us, you want me to know that, oh, I like your video, just let me know in the comment section. And I have a community for women on Facebook. I don't mind if you join, in case you need someone to talk to, someone to express yourself, to purge out your emotions, a space for catharsis. I have it on Facebook. Please do well to check my description so that you can be a part of this beautiful, wonderful, great community of higher women. And also, don't forget, I'm saying again, to please join this community by subscribing. And in case you want to know if your man will marry you, do well to check my next video, because there are some statements that when a man says he's not interested, he's not going to marry you no matter how long that relationship is. And these statements are highlighted for you in my next video. So do well to check the next video and be sure, so you don't even bother wasting your time. You get it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Thank you for being there. Thank you for always watching this video. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being a part of the African Girls community, and see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.